So don't get taken in by this scam. In this video, I'm going to just give you a brief introduction to one of the common scams that happens after you close on your loan. And this is the mortgage life insurance scam. Now, when I say scam, this isn't necessarily criminal. These are just people who are using what I consider deceptive advertising to get you to buy products that aren't good products to buy in the first place. And because they have to use these deceptive practices, even if they were good practices, good products, they wouldn't be good people to buy from. Now, one of the most common things that you'll get after you close is you'll get something like this. And this is final notice, and it's got the borrower's name. This happens to come from one of my borrowers who fortunately checks with me, and it just reminds me that I need to do a better job of letting all my clients know what to expect after closing. But they get this notice, very, very common, final notice to my borrower, complete and return. And then you see this here, RE United Wholesale Mortgage LLC. Well, this is an urgent notice, and they're getting it from the lender that they just closed with. This is the company that I use very frequently, that I broker loans to very frequently. So it looks like something that just closed. It's very fresh in their minds, and they get this urgent notice, complete and return. And first of all, you need to know that this is not from United Wholesale Mortgage. When you take a mortgage out, your lender becomes a part of the public record. That mortgage is a part of the public record. That's the nature of mortgages. So anybody who wants to engage in a transaction with that property will know what kind of liens are against that. So that mortgage is recorded as a lien, and who is holding that lien is recorded. So everybody knows or has access to who did that. And so they put this little RE, United Wholesale Mortgage. And most people read this, or many people read this, and they look at it and they say, oh, this is from United Wholesale Mortgage, my lender that I just got into a relationship. I better read this, and I better act on this. Well, just know that this is not from United Wholesale Mortgage. We don't cross-sell anything, and United Wholesale Mortgage doesn't cross. And none of my wholesale lenders will cross-sell you on credit cards or life insurance or home insurance or you name it. We don't cross-sell. We don't sell your information. But there are people out there who want to make you believe that these people that you trust are trying to sell you something else. And so they'll say, here regarding your United Wholesale Mortgage, complete and return. And this is your final notice, right? So there's some urgency here. And then, here's the sale. You're invited to participate in a low-cost mortgage life insurance protection program. Now, let me just talk a little bit about the product itself. This is what's called mortgage life insurance. And the way it differs from traditional life insurance is that it pays off only your mortgage balance when you die. So if one of the insured parties dies in the transaction, then it pays off the mortgage balance only. And the basic the basic response to this is if you want life insurance, and you should have life, if you have a mortgage and you have people that you're responsible for, you probably should get some life insurance. But you don't need to get mortgage life insurance. Your life insurance should cover all your needs, and generally you're going to get better pricing, better service, better relationships if you just go to an insurance agent, company, or person that you trust and get a life insurance policy, and that person knows all the things that life insurance needs to cover. You don't need a separate life insurance to pay off your car, and a separate life insurance to pay your kids' college tuition, or whatever you want to insure for. All of that should be bundled into a single life insurance policy, and you should work with someone you trust, not from some scam artist who's going to come to you and make it appear that they're a trusted person that you're already in relationship with. So they're going to pay off this mortgage, they're going to pay off your mortgage should you die. One of the things to note about this is not only is it not the most cost-effective way to get insurance instead of bundling it with all your other insurance needs, but also that the value of this insurance goes down over time, right? As you're paying down that mortgage, the value of the life insurance goes down because that's all they're doing is paying off that mortgage. And of course, they want to tug on the heartstrings. Without this plan, your family would still have to make monthly mortgage payments, knowing that your family will not lose their home. That's why you should get this. So just be aware of this. This is what I consider a scam. It's not criminal, but I consider it scam because they are deceptively trying to associate with the lender that you just closed with. If you notice down here, they'll You can actually find who is responsible for sending this out to you. I actually found this person on LinkedIn, and I still haven't decided whether I'm going to message him and say, hey, you're better than that. But this is something to be on the lookout for, and really anything else that comes to you that purports to come from your lender. Most of the time, unless you close with one of the big banks, those retail banks, Rocket Mortgage, some of those other companies will actually solicit you across other platforms. And so you may get what are more legitimate solicitations from those companies. But generally, your mortgage brokers aren't going to be selling your information. They're not going to be soliciting you or trying to cross-sell you on other products. And you should be aware of that.